Welcome to Inside the Dumpster. I am your guide Alex, and if you're reading the title of this one, it's going to be one hell of a terrible anime if you are at all familiar with the premise. It's also the first anime I've had to watch on a porn site, so yeah, it's going to be one of those. Coming in hot and ready of the spring of 2006 by Studio Natural High, we are initially graced with Boku no Pico, which stars its main characters, Pico, who just happens to wear girls' clothes because when someone gets them as a gift for you, you just wear them, because that's normal. He goes to be seduced by Tamatsuo, or Mokun, or whatever he's called, who is just a regular worker guy that frequents the Cafe Bebe, which means drink in Spanish, where Boku works for his grandfather, in girls' clothes. Tamatsuo is probably the grossest fuck out of all the characters since he's a pedophile. No buts about it, he's straight up a pedophile, take that as you will. None of the other characters are really that important or integral to whatever story is actually here, like Chico, who's another young boy who ends up getting intimately involved with Pico, and his other hobbies include watching his sister wank herself. Then there's also Coco, and this character is pretty much bullshit. If you watch this animation long enough to actually have this character introduced, then I assume you're a pedophile, curious to how bad this anime is, or just someone who got lost on the interwebs. Coco ends up in the relationship clusterfuck and convolutes some things with Pico and Chico. God, that's terrible naming. But it's hardly plot significant since the anime ends relatively shortly after. Now, the plot here is just about shitty relationships bundled into about 90-ish minute total runtime. There is no deeper elaboration I can really give, nor do I want to give, since watching this trash disaster was one time was just enough for me. I'd rather have watched Mars of Destruction again, to be completely honest. My overall opinion on this animation is just don't watch it no matter what. Its premise is terrible, the writing is goddamn terrible, and the characters are bland as shit, and it's just not tasteful at all. I've said this before and I'll say it again, but over-sexualizing kids in anime as romantic and sexual interests are a no-no. Plain and simple. If you're a dude that's into lollies or a chick that's into this kind of stuff, go ahead and give this a watch. If it repulses you in any way or gives you any kind of second thoughts, take some time to consider what that means. Final thoughts is I need to go bleach out my eyes and shake off the funk and not watch media for a while. Also, if you have noticed, there are a lot more stills rather than clips in this because finding YouTube-friendly parts that won't get me permabanned is difficult, to be honest. Rating is 0 to 1. Simple as that. This should stay buried in the dumpster for eternity. And this has been Inside the Dumpster with Alex, and I'll talk to you later. Don't forget, if you like this kind of stuff, want more of it, have different opinions, leave a comment below, drop a like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Talk to you later.